Hi, this is Nicholas Fenner with the National Weather Service in Jackson, Mississippi, with your weekly weather briefing for the period beginning January 25th, 2024. Highlights for our forecast area heading into this weekend and the middle parts of next week. We have an ongoing threat for heavy rainfall across parts of the forecast area today through mainly tomorrow night and early Saturday. There is also the threat through the rest of, at least through early this afternoon, for isolated strong to severe storms. And then it looks like the warm, wet weather will give way to more seasonable temperatures and drier weather for late in the weekend through the middle of next week. Looking at that continuing flood risk, that's in effect through today. After some rounds of heavy rainfall recently, even some light to moderate rainfall will probably cause some minor to moderate flooding problems, and then especially the areas where we saw the heaviest rainfall on Wednesday of this week. That threat is significant through the rest of today for any additional rainfall. Also, through about 1 to 2 o'clock today, there is a threat for severe thunderstorms in mainly the farther southeast portions of Mississippi as a squall line moves through. Damaging wind gusts are the primary threat, but an isolated brief tornado could not entirely be ruled out. That flood threat will continue into the day Friday, probably into Friday night as well for parts of the forecast area, as another brief round or two of rain moves through. Even with rainfall amounts not being too great, again, there's a lot of standing water in parts of the forecast area, so a quick 1 to 2 inches of rain would probably cause some flooding problems. Looking at the next 7-day precipitation forecast, this does include some of the rain that's ongoing today, but thankfully the outlook for 6+ inches of rain has shifted east of the forecast area at this point, and most of this rain should fall through the nighttime Friday. And after that, it looks to be quiet headed into the middle of next week. As mentioned, the warmer weather here through the weekend with high temperatures approaching 70 across parts of the forecast area. That's definitely on the warmer side of normal, but we'll see the temperatures return back to seasonable values for late January as we head into the back half of the weekend and the early parts of next week, as well as the return of drier weather. In summary, through the rest of today, we do have that ongoing heavy rainfall potential, especially with the lingering threat into the early morning parts of Saturday. Isolated strong to severe storms are possible today, today, Thursday, and then the return for seasonable temperatures and drier weather as we look into the early to middle parts of next week. As always, thanks for joining and listening in on our weekly weather briefing. Feel free to give our office a call here or follow along on our Facebook and Twitter for updates to the forecast throughout the week.